Remember when he said something about Megyn Kelly bleeding all over the place? Talking about the videos again, I think. Megyn Kelly bleeding all over the place. No blood all over the place. I don't think Megyn Kelly was bleeding all over the place, but I think someone was bleeding all over the place. And he said about Mika. He said Mika with blood all over her face, insinuating it was from plastic surgery, but it wasn't. It's from the videos. I'll bet you anything. I'll bet you $5. I'm not rich right now. I'm a little low on cash. I'll bet you $5 though. So, yeah, this is so one of them. I mean, you can't even escape it. I don't know how this thing remains in the public light, but him talking about her bleeding all over the place and they all jumped on him for that. Every time he says something like Mika with blood on her face, and they jump all over him for that. They don't want him to say that anymore because they know he's referring to the videos. So I think their incredibly visceral reaction to him really has more to do with him trolling them about everything that's going to come out. He keeps mocking them. And he really has to because, well, first of all, I don't think he is afraid of them because I think they're coming with a stronger force. and so we're just going to have to be patient because nobody's going to change anything for us. We are just a tool in this whole thing, and we're low on the totem pole too. I mean, yeah, sure, it's important for us to wake people up, but there are way more important things going on in relation to humanity and the universe, and in particular our planet, than just our role. I mean, there are people dying out there fighting battles that they never thought they'd be fighting. And some of these people that are getting an opportunity to join Space Force are probably just, in awe 24/7 at the kind of weapons they see and the kind of craft that we actually have. I'm always noticing weird lights up here. So I'm not so much interested in the video because on Blue Water's channel, it's the discussion and the description. That's where all the fun is. So Blue Water posts, Queen Lizzie already gone except to the dummies. Jesuit Freemason Pope Francis gone except for the dummies. Freemason pedo Hitler already gone except for the Hitler cheerleaders. Like Be Not Silent, a.k.a. Hitler's Wanderers clown with 40 fake accounts and a big bad little boy with a big mouth and ego and tiny brains on BitChute. Jason Q, Charlie Ward, Pedo Phil, G, Scotty McKay, and all the know-it-alls on BitChute. So I don't... you know what? I don't watch any of these people at all. And if I was ever going to, I won't now. Because I can see it now. Once it's pointed out to you, it becomes really obvious. So now Blue Water is sharing CH21's post because they're so good. Posted by CH21, how close are we now? I would say pretty hot, very, very close. You can smell it in the air. All the injected will at any moment now, and for the next year, we will see the real death count, because we're not seeing any death count. They have, this is me talking now, they have, what I've heard, 27 pathogens or something, and many of them are on a time release. So kids are dying all over Europe on a huge scale. That's another thing. I think all these these concoctions are different in different areas, because they are just... They have had a big, what do you want to say, hiccup or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and they're just running around trying to get anything done now. Because it's exactly like RoboCop. They're not going to stop until there's just an eyeball rolling down the street, still alive and trying. So you have to step on it and make sure the whole thing is gone. So CH21 says kids are dying all over Europe on a huge scale, and the parents still won't have none of it. All you fitness people, just stop what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to be gone before most. I can exercise because I haven't let some psycho inject me. The faster your blood runs, the quicker those blades work in blood clotting you. That makes absolute perfect sense to me. That's true pretty much with everything. You know, the faster your blood runs, the sooner you're going to feel it, whatever it is. But I forgot, you all feel just fine. Sorry. It's been going to work on your body from the day you had that psychopathic shot. People being brought out on stretchers after injection, and not one person left the queue. They even used actors in some places, and people didn't want to lose their place in queue. This is how really fucking stupid and dumb you so-called educated are. I'm just reading it, but I agree with it. And of course, you've got like a really great conversation and more posts from CH21. CH21, Arctic Monkeys music band, full-blown bloodline draconian reptiles. Let's have a look. So, CH21, Arctic Monkeys, equal music band, equal full-blown bloodline draconian reptiles. These are beings what won't sell their soul. They are who you sell your soul to. The Draco overlords of Earth, the representatives for Earth, are all set out across the planet in 7 different regions, and it's going to blow your mind away who they are. The proper overlords, as you know, 2 of the main ones, was Elizabeth and Jacob Rothschild, and then the 3 popes, white, gray, black popes, those who are willing to sell their soul so vessel can be used for a reptoid takeover. So they really want to get a bunch of these things ready and have a complete reptoid takeover. Gee, that sounds so unrealistic. Not, okay? That sounds exactly like what they would be doing. Why would they let their minions take over when they want to be here? They want to run the thing, and they just can't. No, they want to figure out a way that they can come up here. And that right there, people, they hate humans. It would have been worse than the Hunger Games. So, used for a reptoid takeover. They get looked after better than those who sell their soul to reptilian demons. Demons are tools reptoid use, like how you use a drill to drill a hole. Demons are under full control of Dracos. That's the deal. Demons got with Dracos. If demons don't play ball, they're out. Also, this is how it all rolls. Everyone and everything all has something to answer to. Top stuff. Blue Water, sweet. Talking about how Blue Water also explores all these things. CH21, if you notice, the Charlie Ward Council of 20 all got new sets and smartened themselves up because they were fucking told to, especially with all that dough you mugs been paying them. Check this one out. I can't get my nut around this one. Go to Dark Outpost. David, he meant to say David Zublik. The man's earned a killing on charging people to see execution lists, plus the freaking huge sales pitch he got. What the fuck is going on? Is this some big huge effing joke or what? The The scheming and greed and lying, what runs through most human veins, is unfreaking believable. And they're like shit in a field everywhere. And it's true. And so they're scheming. They don't want to give up. Money, 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 money. That's what it's all about. And these are the Patriots. So, it's disgusting. Christian 21. The world don't consist of celebrities, rich, famous, importancy. This is all gone. Wealth will be normal to every last soul eventually. Sugar, tobacco, drugs, alcohol, phones, wheels, fast foods, designer labels, the whole freaking shebang, all going. Shouldn't have been here in the first place. Oh yeah, your designer makers, Armani, Boss, Lacoste, every last designer name you buy is named after a high satanic priest. They all kill kids. So you might want to think again, especially when you women go out and buy a handbag with some far out price because it's got a name. All just different types of material. I was designer label mad obsessed last 10 years. I don't bother walking about with some mug's name on my clothes that rapes and tortures and feasts on kids and teens and even adults. Now all this is freaking nuts. Not me. Or am I missing something? Don't try to be clever. Christian 21 always writes this. It says, don't try to be clever, or I tell you now, I will embarrass you on another level. This is easy. I know everything, and most of you, 80% and more, don't. I never went to school, can just about read and write and spell. I am 100% covered and protected by truth. Everything has to make sense. If it don't, you're fucked. Common sense and making sense for humans is very hard because they don't know what it is. They think they do. In fact, they're proper convinced they know what making sense is, but they don't. If you want to see human common sense, fucked up common sense, go watch the Charlie Ward and his Council of 20. Warning, you must be used to the sound of scratched records though. And if you want to walk into a new bank soon with gold and have it took off you, look no further than the Council of 20. Got your back. They'll look out for you. Christian 21. I can't wait just to see the sheep's face when they start seeing videos, etc., of what was here, what they've been enslaved under, watching them morph. And I don't mean what you see on the internet. That don't touch the sides. The shape-shifting they don't allow on the internet is a no-go for a good reason. This will all scare most to death. Who do you think produces the best adrenochrome from kids? This is it's sad. It really is sad, but I absolutely 1000% know that this has to be true. Why are they going to go out of their way to find ways to scare kids when all they have to do is come out of their costumes? The shape-shifting they don't allow on the internet is a no-go for a good reason. This will all scare most to death. Who do you think produces the best adrenochrome from kids? They have hybrids, monsters, grays. You wouldn't want to bump into one in a dark alley. I tell you that for sure. When these kids, teens see these beings, well, you could imagine a human morphing into a monster before their eyes, and then they torture that follows for the next 45 minutes to an hour, twice a day. Vaccine injection technology is a biological chemical warfare weaponry. All this was given to the Nazis during World War II in exchange for adrenochrome. The shit technology humans have been palmed off with, and it's us what have to be sacrificed for it. And it ain't even all the good tech. The good stuff is hidden from us. Soon this will all be over. My daughter will be fixed back to how she was, properly, more advanced to what she was. Probably more advanced to what she was. We're all being left alone, free. Well, I am happy as Larry. I am buzzing my head off. Well, I am off to soak up some rays. Take care, brothers and sisters. I give you another 6 alives and wells tomorrow. So, and here's another one that Blue Water is reposting. It looks like this is the last one. But these posts are unbelievable, I think. I mean, they're believable, but unbelievable in the knowledge. So, Kobe Bryant, Whitney Houston, Bob Marley, Jimmy Dean, Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, Freddie Mercury, another 7 here, all alive and well. Bruce Lee, one of the most intelligent, a true genius, and it looks like I was right on the Diana, Trump, Melania scenario. Like I said, some stuff is even too far out for most awake, and I'll tell you what that is. It's the Trump, Melania, Diana scenario is that Melania is really Diana in another body, okay? That's the scenario. I think I got that right, and forgive me if I'm wrong on that. Because I've heard that one and I've heard some other ones, but I think that's the one that Christian said. And guess what? Knowing what I know right now about what they do, I think it's possible. So that's like, I think everything's possible. I'm never going to say nothing's possible because I'm waiting to see. Some stuff is even too far out for most awake people to wrap their brains around. All the info I put out, only to a handful, sounds so fucking stupid and made up. I've been seeing it from a kid, not through choice. Last 3 years freaked me out because it all came true. Blue Water, Linda Paris. Oh, hi. Blue Water, Christian 21, and I love you. I want you to know I love you. Ryusha Malone, not everyone's cup of tea. No, he's not, but he's on to a lot of stuff. And but Ryushin got it all. A couple more. These are all wow on it. The closest and truest you're gonna get, and they don't repeat same bloody thing every week. Thank you. Jason Q, also a must-watch for detail. And those who think they're clever leaving comments, replies about how I think and what I say, 80% of you are in no position to think. You had someone think for you all your life. Strangers have done your thinking for you. The 80% cannot think outside the box. This is why the 80% need us 20%. They won't admit it. I haven't been wrong in over 26 years. I stand by every last word I ever said. Shit about to get proper serious if the sheep don't start twigging from next week onwards. There's just no hope for them. When is, say, the end ain't for all? That's what I mean. Those in denial, those material selfish people will all be carted off. Little Earth, 3D Earth, all been prepped for them. Like Cliff High said, all the sheep need to keep having their shots and go away and lay down and die and get the fuck out of our way. There's a fucking war going on. Earth's final war. It consists of World War III going into a World War IV type scenario. Says I can bang on nonstop for 20 years if I wanted to. I told David Icke 25 years ago, our day will come. And for the monkey who said, where do you see and get all of this? Then said sarcastically, in dreams, invisible man. What a prick. I'm going to laugh my tits off at some of you. Top man, Blue Water. Yes, Blue Water is a top man. He's a very loving person, and all you have to do is spend time on this channel to see for yourself that this is a great community. He says, but this is so fucking real. You may say you're ready for it all. It don't matter if you are or not. It's bloody coming, and every last emotion, feeling, fear, everything the human body and brain experiences in its lifetime. And don't think all this hasn't made me ill over all these years. 2013, my daughter was used on the Draco Gray MMR shot biotech. Triple shot MMR injection, what came out on a trial, but it was stopped 10 months later after screwing up over 75 million other kids worldwide. Women are so brainwashed by doctors and nurses, specialists, etc. I agree. I totally agree. If you go talk to your health care professionals and you get in a casual conversation about nothing, they'll tell you they're very careful what their kids watch and they only watch Disney. Women are so brainwashed by doctors and nurses, specialists, etc. I couldn't have stopped anything. I was called fucking nuts. All of a sudden, though, every mug wants to question. All you mugs out there are going to have to sweat this one out. So a lot of people love listening to all of this. And Trump Sandbox says, I love this CH21, tells it like it is. I do not reply on here very much, but I do look forward to the day when the earthlings are finally told the truth. I totally cannot wait for the... You guys, I'm getting into like daydream mode where I'm just pining for this to happen. I know it might not be easy for us, but I honestly, I just don't care at this point. I'll take it, whatever it is. If I get a headache or a massive headache from it or whatever, I'm getting a headache now. And Franklin says, going off tonight, I like it. One of the coolest things Bruce Lee said, and I'm paraphrasing, if you think of bullies going to hit you in the face and you don't want to flinch, just expect it. Just expect a hit in the face and you won't flinch. No matter what goes down, I ain't flinching, not going to live in fear. And this is what I'm talking about this event that is going to happen, that's going to freak everybody out. Just expect it. Expect a hit in the face. So on that note, I'm going to sign off of this video and go give my dog a bath and try to forget about my lanai roof and raise my vibrations so that I'll be ready for 5D. And I hope you guys do the same. This is Deplorable McAllister and my dog Truman, and we are signing off.